Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to episode 18 of Dr. Chess, where I, Sagar Shah, am at your service for chess improvement. This is one of the projects that is very, very close to my heart. But before we get going, here's the intro.
What's your emergency?
Well, for some people, this is the best part of Dr. Chess, the intro. Everyone loves it. And what is the concept of Dr. Chess? For all those people joining in for the first time, since the last 17 sessions, what we have been doing is, by the way, 16 for me, one for the beast, Adiban, who has been the doctor in one of the episodes. We have been interacting with people who love chess, who want to improve at chess, and who are part of the Chess Base India Discord. As you can see on your screen, that's the Discord group behind me. And if you are here and in the appointment lobby, the link is in the description. If you can see here on your left, there's a Dr. Chess room over here. We already have someone there. And there's also an appointment lobby here. So if you're waiting here, you will get a chance to interact with me today. So we will be talking about the problems that you are facing as a chess player, how I can help you to improve in it, and I hope that it will be useful to you. So before we get going, a warm welcome to everyone who over here. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. And I don't think a slow mode is required for this stream. Is it necessary? But I don't see it required. But in case if someone starts spamming unnecessarily, then I would think about it. So shall we begin? By the way, today is a very, very eventful day that we're going to have. There is Grandmaster Chess after this. Before that, there is a premiere of Amruta's video. After that, there is a Blitz challenge with Elizabeth Pates, the top German player. So a lot of things going to happen today, and I'm excited for it. But first, very excited for Dr. Chess. So let me unmute and let me see if the first person who's in the room, Yusuf Faraz. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, Yusuf. Maybe I'll just try and see if my all settings are okay. Microphone. Hello, hello. This seems fine.
Hello.
Yeah, all good, all good. Hello? Hello, Yusuf?
Sir?
Hello, Yusuf,
Hello.
can you hear me? Okay, Yusuf's internet seems to be not so great.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Yusuf, can you switch on your camera? I am guessing 22 years old. Let's see. How old are you, Yusuf?
17.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, 17. How are you?
Fine. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. Good to see you. Where are you from? Tell us a bit about yourself.
I am from UP, Muradabad,
Okay.
and I am a 1321 related.
You have a FIDE rating.
1321.
Okay, 1321 FIDE rated player. Fantastic.
Sir, from the last 2 years, I want.
Your voice is coming and going. I don't know. If you look that side, maybe it doesn't come. So you need to be closer to the mic.
I am saying that from the last 2 years, I want to at chess,
Okay.
and from 2018, I didn't play a tournament. I didn't play a tournament at all because my 10th is going on, and I'm currently in 11th.
Since 2 years, you haven't played a tournament.
Yes,
Okay.
but I prepare a lot
Okay.
through Chess-based India software, Chess-based YouTube channel, Mega Database, Chess-based 50 and books at all.
Fantastic. Okay. So what's your problem? How can I help you to improve?
Um, Sir, I think a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's my main problem. Like I always wonder that if I play a tournament again, like when the pandemic is over, I am going to play some tournaments. So then I thought I'm not prepared for that at all.
Mm.
I am worried about this.
Okay, you're worried about this. And what is the worry about? Basically, if you are not prepared, what is going to happen?
I don't have faith in my game actually.
Yeah, but let's try to look at the worst thing that can happen. So, if you are not prepared, you go to a tournament and you play there, what's the worst that can happen? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Your voice went away.
I lost the game
You lose
and
the
lost the
game.
tournament.
You lose the tournament. Yeah, that's the worst thing that can happen. So, if you sort of accept that, okay, you can lose and you are ready for loss, because I don't see really any person. For example, let's just look at the example. Do you follow Vidit Gujarati's channel regularly? Do you see his tournaments when he streams like Title Tuesday and all of it?
Yes, yes, yes.
There are so many events where he loses. Yeah, he doesn't even finish in top 10. And he can say that I don't want to stream at all because I may not finish in the top, and it will look really bad when 10,000 people are watching me and I'm trying to, and it affects, yeah, when you blunder something and so many people are watching. But if you have the attitude of accepting failure and using what went wrong to improve, then actually failure is not really such a big problem. Like, for example, you can even take the example of Adiban, who is playing at the at the Asian Championship. He's playing not so well. Yeah, he's losing many games. But even after that, he comes to the post game conference that we have in the video, and then he speaks there. He's laughing. But, deep within, he knows he has to learn from what went wrong and improve. So I think what you should have an approach towards everything in life, not just chess, and a chess very importantly, is to do something. If it goes well, great. You won the tournament, you gained rating. That's anyway a part of the plan. But if it doesn't go your way, then you say, okay, I learned from this, whatever went wrong. Let's say your opening preparation was bad. Then you sit down and you prepare that opening. So you don't really want to win now. You want to win eventually. You want to win, let's say, after maybe 10 years down the line, you want to become a grandmaster. So you need to start right now taking the steps. You need to accept failure, basically. I think it's a very important change in attitude which is required, and this I see in many people who overthink all the time. If they just say that, okay, if I fail, I will learn from it and improve. Like, for example, there are certain things in which you cannot fail. For example, you are driving the car on a highway. You cannot fail because an accident is fatal. Yeah, you may die. But there we do not think so much. Yeah, like you will, once you learn driving, you will take a car and you will drive. But when you play a chess tournament, it's not fatal. Even if you perform 0 out of 11 rounds, you're not going to die.
Sir, I am working on my chess from since June in the lockdown, and I work from 6 to 10 hours daily. And I my 11th is currently going on, and I never read a single book of my accounts, of my commerce book, any book.
Okay.
I only work on my chess, and then I have a problem that if I fail, then what to do? Again, I never learn anything in my accounts. In my commerce study, I only work on my chess, But what if I fail then?
Fail in what?
मतलब, let's say if I'm going to such any tournament and play well
Yeah. But
and so
what if you
on.
meet someone on the board in first round who's working for 12 hours each day? There's no guarantee you will not fail. I mean, it's just like you think that you're working very hard based on what you are doing. For example, what if what you are doing is completely wrong, is not at all helping you? For example, your tactics is weak. Maybe you are working on positional chess for 10 hours. And so you will never know what is your true weakness until you actually go and fight it out in the open. So this was also one of the things that I face, yeah, as a problem. For example, I think of myself as a good player, but when I played this tournament, Samay Raina Invitational, I got thrashed badly. Yeah, I scored 2.5 out of 9. It just means that it gave me a proper check as to what I'm doing wrong. That yes, I have knowledge, I have opening knowledge, I'm interviewing the best players in the world, I know all of these things, but it doesn't help when you play. When you play, you need practical skills. So if you want to know what work you are doing, whether it's right or wrong, you need to play. If you don't play, you will always be under this illusion that you are working very hard, and you don't want to break that illusion. You always want to stay in that bubble that, oh, this is nice, I'm working hard here, there is no one to judge me. But when you go to a tournament and you sit at a game and you lose, then people judge you. Then your parents will say, "Arey, 10 घंटा काम किया, practice किया, तो where is the result?" Or your friends may laugh, and then you may feel like, "Oh, why did I spend so much time? I could have done studies. I could have finished my commerce and stuff like that." But you need to take that risk. You need to learn if you want to improve faster. That's what I'm saying. Don't keep an aim which is like a short term aim. I want to become 1400 or 1500. Keep an aim that I want to become the best version of myself, whatever I can. And for that, playing is very important because it's part of the entire chess thing. Many people think practicing is just means practicing, learning, watching videos, playing blitz online. But no, it's also going to a tournament, playing there, losing, analyzing your games, and learning from that entire experience. Yeah. I think you need to. Do you have financial problems? Yeah. So then basically people who have financial problems, who are like, oh, I have only 10,000 rupees and I can play only one tournament in my next 6 months. I need to choose carefully because if I fail now, then this all money is gone. I can't play again. If you don't have such issues, then try to put it in to multiple events. Try to plan that, okay, I'll play 5-6 events in the next few months and I'll learn.
But sir, I thought that I am in 11th currently, and my parents want something from, मतलब वो चाहते हैं कि मतलब मैं कुछ तो करके दिखाऊं, क्योंकि पिछले 4 साल अभी तक उन्हें ऐसा रिजल्ट दिया नहीं है जिनसे वो.
But the thing is that you cannot achieve something special without playing tournaments. So you need to first play, and also you need to get yourself a decent trainer who can check your games and who can tell you what you are doing wrong. And there are many
I'm
good.
going to take. Yeah. I'm going to take Swapnil Dopade sir classes.
Yeah. Try to work with him. Try to work with him and try to understand where you are going wrong. What is your mistake? If you play a game, what you are doing wrong, and try to learn from this. And remember, don't let this become a desperation in your life. You know, have you seen this video of what stopped me from becoming a GM? Yes, in that I do mention this. There are people who work very hard and their determination turns into desperation because they don't get success. So let's say you are right now determined, I want to become something. You fail in 4 events and your determination turns into desperation. My parents are asking me to do this. Remember that it's a lifelong struggle for you to improve at chess. It's not like 2 saal mein ho jayega. It will finish in 2 years. Yeah, it will go on for a longer period. You have to, if you are determined, you will find a way out of it. I have seen people whose parents did not believe in them, but they believed in themselves and they did it. At the same time, if parents do support, it's a very nice thing, because then you don't have to constantly worry about it.
My father support me a lot, but he also said that in 12th you again leave chess and focus on your studies.
Yeah. Well, it's a problem,
That's the main
and understand this, that you have to solve this problem. It's a part of your life. It's not like you have to think, oh, why is this coming on me? It's coming on you because you want to play chess. If you said, I only want to study, this would never come on you. Your ambitions are bigger. Whenever your ambitions are big, problems will come. For example, today, if I want to say Chess Base India YouTube channel, I want to maintain and make it the biggest channel, I have to take care of copyright strikes. I have to take care of copyright things. I have to take care that some other person doesn't steal my videos. I cannot just be sitting there and saying, oh, I want to become a big channel, I want to help more people, and then not face the problems. So you want to become a chess player, but this is a problem.
I want to take chess as a profession.
Yes, but you need to understand that this is a part of your problem right now. Your parents not agreeing to it, or having some doubts about your ability. It's a problem to solve. It's a simple thing. Yeah, let's say, for example, it may not, maybe you may not understand it, but maybe you can. If you have a girlfriend, yeah, you have one?
Single.
No, I can see you're smiling. You have one, yeah? No? Maybe? No. Okay. If you have a girlfriend, you will be like, oh, she is asking me to call every day. She is making my life miserable. We are having fights. But at the same time, you have good time with her. You are able to interact with her. You have someone who's your partner, and so on. So basically, whenever there's something good, there's also something bad. Like chess, you want to make a career. These are the problems you are facing. Find a way out of it. And also, I mean, in general, try to understand. For example, if things are going out of hand for you in chess, might as well study for some time and then figure out a way to again come back to chess. You try to be tactical, on the off the board as well. Don't be like, oh, I want to do chess, I hate accounts, I can't do it. You figure out a way. The eventual aim is to be happy with what you are doing. If chess doesn't give you happiness, gives you stress all the time, then what is the point? So you need to figure out a way how to enjoy what you are doing. Yeah. I have had several friends who were excellent chess players, but then studies took a toll on them. Their parents said, you have to study. Then they went and studied. They did engineering. And then they did 3 years of engineering. In the 4th year, it became too much to handle. They left engineering. And then they said, now I want to start chess coaching. And now they are good chess coaches, because they loved chess. So, it's tricky. I asked him, like, you have only 1 year left for engineering. Why did you leave? Become an engineer. And he said it became too much to handle for him. This was his situation. Maybe for you, it's something else. But take this as a challenge, yeah. Don't take it as if I have the biggest problems in the world. Everyone has a problem. Even Vishwanathan Anand has a problem right now as we speak. So does Vidit Gujarati. Everyone who's in the top, even myself. So you take your problem as an interesting problem and try to solve it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, Yusuf, try to be calm and stay in touch, okay? And don't get disappointed. Don't be fixated. I just want this, I just want that. As the situations change your mindset. Look at different options, okay? Maybe studying is boring for you, but maybe it could become interesting. For example, accounts is very cool for me. Yeah? Like at that point, I never understood. But right now, when I do Chess Base India work, accounts plus chess mix when I have to do the accounts of my company or something like that. So, it's always useful to learn something.
I love study. I study a lot if I want. But chess is more important. Nothing else.
Yeah, good.
Is more
good.
important.
Figure out a way to make it happen. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Yusuf, nice talking to you and good luck for your journey. Bye. Okay, that was Yusuf, and it was, yeah, I feel this is a very, very recurring issue that I see in people that, yes, I have a problem over here and it seems there's no way out. But remember, every problem is unique, and if you can find a way out of it, you are successful. He may find a way out of this situation and maybe can play chess rest of his life. That be success for him. Okay, who's next? Ansh. Let's get Ansh into the room.
Hello.
Hello. Hi
Yes.
Ansh.
Hi, Sagar sir.
How are you? You
I'm
are you are 15 years old.
correct.
Yes. Okay, can you switch on your camera?
One second. Yeah, can you am I visible
Yes, you are visible. How did I guess your age?
by my voice?
Yeah,
Probably.
absolutely. How are you? Where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Mumbai and I'm currently in 10th.
You are from Mumbai. Where in Mumbai?
Mira Road.
Ah, nice. We are not
Hmm.
we are not too near as well. We are not too far. So Mira Road is quite far off from, but we are in the same
You're
city.
in Central Mumbai,
Yes,
I
yes.
guess.
So
Yeah.
Ansh, you are in 10th grade right now.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So how can I help you?
So my rating is 500 on chess.com. So like I used to play chess before, but then I got more interest in lockdown because I had nothing to do.
Mhm.
And I mostly, because it's my 10th, I have to study like online class and all. It's like 8 to 9 hours of study a day, and then 1 hour I get for free. So chess is like for stress buster types to just divert my mind.
Right.
And if I lose, then I feel like
It's
then I
not a
just stop.
stress
And
buster then.
exactly.
It becomes stressful.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
And I think personally, I think my openings are pretty fine, but then after that I just get confused and I blunder, and that's all.
Okay. Okay. Uh
Yeah.
let's see something. Let me share my screen with you. Uh do you follow Amruta's series of chess principles for the beginners?
I thought of following it, but then I didn't watch it.
Can you check that out? Basically, there are
I
today is
will.
the fourth video which is coming out, and it's small ones. Yeah, it's like 5 minute ones, not like me who makes 1 hour, 2 hour ones, which people
Hmm.
often say impossible to follow. This one is like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and so what you do after this call is you go and
Hmm.
check them out. Okay, part
I will.
one,
I
two,
will.
three, and then the fourth one will come at 12 o'clock today. Can you see my
Okay.
screen? There's a button
I
called
can.
watch stream. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I am exactly watching doing that.
Okay, fantastic. So, what I would ask you is let me first get you on the screen here. Just a second. Do capture. So, right now, is playing chess the only thing you do, or you also study some chess?
I study some chess, but that's mostly on weekends.
Okay.
Matlab, or alternate days, I would say, not weekend.
Okay. Cool. Let's do make some moves. Yeah. Let's say I you go white. You are white. What would you play?
Okay. E4.
Okay. I go e5.
I go knight to f3,
Okay, I'll play knight c6.
and I'll go bishop f5.
You mean c4 here?
Uh, I prefer the Rui Lopez
Ah, bishop
opening, but
b5. You said bishop b5.
yeah,
I heard bishop f5. Okay, bishop b5.
also,
I'll play
yeah.
a6.
And okay, so what? Okay, I may be wrong here because that's
No,
I do this all the
let's
time.
play. Let's play. So what do
Okay,
you play?
okay. Uh, bishop to c6,
Okay, I'll take.
and then I take the pawn on e5 with my knight.
Okay. take here. I give you a check. No, I don't give you a check. I attack 2 of your pieces.
Okay. And then I I'll play queen to h5.
Okay, nice. Trying to threaten checkmate. this is interesting. I haven't faced this.
I don't think a lot for some reason. I realize after I play the move that something or else is hanging.
Okay. Um, let me do this.
Okay. Uh.
Guys, he tried to checkmate me on F7. Very, very tricky guy. Ansh is very tricky.
I think I'd play c3. I wanted to move the queen back, but then my knight would be hanging. So
Not bad. Very good. You're thinking well. Okay. So you played c3 here. Fine.
yeah.
Okay, let me take this pawn now.
Okay. Now I would bring the queen back to e2.
I'll take.
And I take with the king.
Okay. Bishop g7.
Pawn d4.
Okay. Let's go knight e7. What's your rating? You said 500?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Why?
No, you're much stronger than 500.
No, it is 500. I had played with Samay Bhaiya.
You won?
No, but I was close to winning. I lost on time.
Good. I can tell you one thing. I have seen 500 rated players. You have not. We played 10 moves. You have played at least like a 1000 plus player, until now. I mean, all your moves.
No.
Okay. But I mean, I'm telling you what I feel. If you say no, that means.
No, love. Thanks, I guess.
No, really. I'm not trying to. I don't sort of praise people just like that, especially not on Dr. Chess. So that's what I feel. You're playing well.
Okay. Now I think I will do a blunder.
Let's see. What are you thinking right now? Let's try to understand. What are you thinking?
Okay, I'm thinking 2 moves to develop my pieces. I'm thinking either knight to d2, but that would not really make sense. Or I'm thinking bishop to g5 or g4. Sorry, f4.
Okay.
Huh.
Why would a bishop? Why do you said knight d2? Why would that make no sense?
No, because that would block the bishop from developing.
Very good. Okay. So let's.
Yeah.
What would you play? Tell me.
Bishop.
Tell me whether you go bishop f4. So you said knight d2 blocks the bishop. So you want to first remove your bishop, then play knight d2. Okay, I understand.
Exactly.
That. So would you go here? Would you go here? What is the difference between the two moves?
If I go g5, I would threaten the knight.
Yeah.
But then you will play a pawn, and I'll have to, and then I'll get forked. Not forked, but you'll attack both of my pieces, and I'll be able to only save one.
True.
So I think I would go bishop f4.
Fantastic. You played a move that even maybe grandmasters would play here. And you know how you did it?
How?
You thought ahead. See, here you are confused. So what you did was you said knight d2 blocks my bishop. So let me not go there. Bishop g5, f6 seems like a problem. And so, by
Yes.
eliminating those two moves, you figured out bishop f4 is the best move in the position.
Yes.
And this is how you should play chess in general. See, you can become lazy and you can say,
Hmm.
ठीक है जो दिखता है, oh, let me play this. And then when the opponent
Hmm.
plays f6, you lose the game and then your rating remains 500.
Exactly.
But I see that you have the potential to actually think. All you
Hmm.
need is time. What is the time control do you play?
I used to play 10 minutes, but then I am not comfortable with rapid because for some reason, because of the recent changes of chess.com, my rapid rating became 900 and I'm not able to play with 900 players. So I play on 5 minutes with an increment of 5 seconds, mostly.
Yeah. Well, it's I would recommend you to go and play even 10 or maybe more. And even if
I
your
used to play
rating
10
is
minutes.
even if your rating is
Yeah.
900, lose games, it's okay. And come
Yeah.
down to 600, 500, whatever it is, but take more time, because only if you have
Okay.
time can you find the difference between knight d2, bishop g5 and bishop f4. And I see that there are people out there who cannot think at all like this, what you thought. But you are capable of actually figuring out the difference between the three options. That's why I
Yeah.
consider you to be a good player. Okay, so you played bishop f4. Let me try to make you a little bit uncomfortable. Let's go check.
Okay. Um,
How do you tackle with the check?
I
Your king
I
is
don't
going to get
think,
mated, yeah?
is it?
Yeah. What would you play?
I'm thinking I take the bishop with the knight because I don't mm, think there's a threat. Wait. How is there a mate?
No, you play your move. I am just trash talking. Move your king, block the check, do whatever you like. Where you want to go to d2? You want
No.
to block with
I
f3?
I'm thinking I either to block with f3 or to take with the knight, but then if I take with the knight, you're not threatening my knight. Hmm. And then there is a free pawn. I think I would take with my knight.
Fantastic. And why do you think so much?
It was a free knight.
Yeah, it was a free bishop I gave you, but you are
Free
not like
bishop,
I
sorry.
will take it. So be confident. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
do you feel tensed? Do you lack confidence when you
No,
play?
I don't think so. Not really.
Good. So that is good. And you took this bishop here, and you are a piece
Yeah.
up now. I was
Yes.
trying to fool you all the time. Go king d2,
Hmm.
play f3, all of this. And I was
Hmm.
hoping that you will fall, but you took it. And I believe, Ansh, that you are a very strong
Yeah.
player. And
Thank you.
900 is not a bad rating for you. And what you need to
Hmm.
do is to play more, but think for every move. Go one step ahead. Don't just think this is the move and I'll play it. Like right now, you thought, can I take the bishop here? And after I
Hmm.
take, would it be hanging? Would my knight be hanging? And you figured out, no, the knight would not be hanging here. And you took
Hmm.
it. And now you're a piece up.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's just make one last move, yeah, and see
Okay.
how you tackle this.
Okay.
So now your
Um.
knight is not developed here, your rooks are not developed, so how do you get them
Hmm.
in the game?
Okay. I was thinking a bishop to c7, but then you said to develop,
No, I say,
and
see, I'm your enemy right now, I'm
huh.
your opponent, I'm
Huh.
trying to fool you. You have to
Okay.
realize whether my hints to you are good or bad.
Okay.
Okay, and what's your move that you are thinking? To take this pawn,
Uh.
yes?
Hi. Because no. Oh no no. I just realized. You would take with the knight.
Fantastic, you realized it quickly. I thought you will think about it for a lot of time, but it's defended. Okay.
No.
So yeah, what will you play?
So I would bring the rook to e1.
Why?
I'll wait. Okay, I'm just thinking, because then if you I broke the rook to there, and then I'll play. If you bring the knight towards the king, I'll just play the king closer to, and it will be a check, and then I would be able to take the knight if you play the knight on e3 or
Yeah. So
something.
I won't play to e3. Why would I
No,
play?
no, 1 second. Once again.
Always do one thing, Ansh. When an
Yeah.
opponent makes a move, ask yourself, what is the idea of my opponent's move?
Hmm.
Okay? So what is
Hmm.
the reason why he put his knight on d5? Can you tell me?
To take my bishop.
So then why are you moving your rook?
Yeah, I got confused.
Yeah. So don't get confused.
Yes. I would probably move the g pawn then.
Okay, give me some options like you did last time. You had 3 options. Are there any
Okay.
options for you?
Um I think g pawn and moving the king.
G3 is one option.
Then king to, I think
Here,
yeah,
King f3.
f3.
Okay. And
And
is it a rule that once a piece is attacked, that piece cannot move?
yeah, that
Is that a rule?
no, it is not a rule.
Then
I'll
why?
move the bishop to e6, e5, sorry.
E5. Where else? Where else? Give me options quickly. See how this works. Okay.
Okay.
Your mom comes into your room. Okay. Right
Okay.
now. Are you Gujarati?
No, I'm Hindu Punjabi.
Okay, you're Punjabi. I don't know Punjabi, but okay. I'll say, what do you want to eat for dinner?
Okay.
What do you say?
I say I don't know, maybe.
You'll say pizza. You'll say pav
Yeah.
bhaji. You'll say, I have these many options now. You make what
Hmm.
you want. See, the thing is,
Okay.
when a question is asked to you, your mind immediately goes into options mode. What are the options? Oh, pizza. No, I'm on a diet. Yeah, I cannot eat so
Hmm.
much. Oh, pasta. I don't like it so much. Oh, pani puri. Maybe
Hmm.
right now we may not have all the ingredients. See, what are you doing? You are doing nothing but assessing the options. It's known as candidate moves. Same thing,
Correct.
the knight on d5 moving is like your mom coming to you and asking, hey Ansh, what do you want to eat? And you are like, g3, bishop g3, bishop e5, king f3. You see, you have so many options. Now try to
Hmm.
understand which of the options are good. Oh, g3, like pizza. I'm on a diet. If he takes doubled pawns. Maybe.
Hmm.
Why should I get that? King f3. Maybe. Am I bringing my king out too much in the open? It's not a great idea to get the king out.
Hmm.
Bishop e5. Maybe he will block with f6. Then my bishop has to move again. Okay,
Hmm.
taking all of this into consideration, bishop d2, does that make sense? No, my knight is fighting for that square also. I don't want to go there. Will I play
Hmm.
bishop g3? And so you see, you came at the end, you said, okay, I will eat khichdi, which you will
Okay.
not eat. Yeah? Which you don't like,
Hmm.
correct?
Correct.
Do you like it?
No.
Okay. But anyway, you play bishop g3 and you assess your options. And for assessing the options, you need time. And for time, you
Hmm.
need to play longer games. So, do you understand how the thinking works?
Yes.
Every position, ask yourself, first of all, when an opponent makes a move. See, for example, your mom comes and says, Ansh, what do you want to eat? And you will say geography. Does that make any sense? The
No.
question was about what to eat. So, first, you need to understand the question. How do you understand the question? What is my opponent's threat? Knight d5 had a clear threat of taking the bishop. Once you
Yes.
understand that question, you ask yourself what are the options. Then you jot down that option in your mind and try to make sure you come up with a answer which to your understanding is good. Don't try to think, oh, if it is a grandmaster, if it is Vishy Anand, if it is Vidit Gujarati, they would have thought differently. That's their understanding. What is your understanding? You try to think that way.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So would you try doing this? Every time opponent makes a move, ask, what is my opponent's threat or what is my opponent's question? What are my options at hand? Try to understand the options. Try to use your logic in the best possible manner. Here the problem will be, you will not be able to find all the options. You will not be able to have the best logic. But practice makes man perfect. Try to do it every day. You will improve at it. And don't get irritated by losses. That's one more very important thing. If you lose, quickly ask yourself, what was the reason why I lost? Where did I make a mistake? And try to think and then go to the next game. Yeah?
Yes.
And Ansh, I can tell you that you are very strong. Yeah? So don't think of it as a false praise to you. Try to play more. Try to reach a rating of 1200. I think you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah? Maybe
Thank
we'll
you.
meet in some tournament in Mumbai soon. Yes?
Okay.
Take care.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, guys, that was Ansh. Let's go to the next one here. Oh, I had a super chat here by Saptarshi Banerjee who says, the beauty of Chessbase India is that there is content for players at all levels and it's easily accessible, and these videos are so helpful for novices like us. God bless you, Sagar Bhai, and take care of your health. Thank you, Saptarshi. That is the plan, to cater to every bit of audience who are there. For example, Amruta's series helps people who are beginning out chess. I personally want to create a series which is how to play chess, which I'll do very soon, so that it's right there for people who don't know chess. And then go to Amruta's how to play chess. Then you go to the next one, which is improving chess. Then there is chess, improve your chess with Sagar Shah, which is the 21 series thing. Then we have Grandmaster Chess right now, which is slightly advanced, but also very step-by-step logical. Yeah, so that's the thing which we are working on. Yeah, thank you for your super chat. And let's go to the next person in the queue. Who is in the queue? Let's see. Dr. Chess Q RU7 HIK Ritvik, I think. Let's get Ritvik. RU7, where are you? Yeah, here he is. Let's take him to Dr. Chess.
Hello, Sagar Bhai.
Hello?
Hello, Sagar Bhai.
Ritvik, right? That's your name?
Yeah, my
Okay.
name is Ruth.
Ritvik, you are 22 years old.
No,
18.
yeah, around 18. I'm 17.
You're 17. Okay, today we have young people joining in. Okay, Ritvik, can you switch on your camera?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? Where are you from?
I'm from Chennai, Tamil Nadu.
You're from Chennai?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. You are from the chess capital of India. Tell us a bit about yourself and tell us your how you began playing chess and what's your current level. Also, what do you do right now?
Yeah, I'm actually studying college first year. I started chess at 11th standard, and I'm around 2000 rated in chess.com.
How much?
2000.
2000. That's a good rating. So, you started when you were in 11th. You are right now in which?
Yeah, 11th.
You are in?
College first year.
First. So, it's like you are in 13th now.
Yeah.
Right? So, you have been playing chess since 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
And in 2 years, you reached 2000 rating. That's very impressive. Okay, and have you played?
I work a lot in chess.
You work a lot in chess. Do you play? Have you played tournaments, over the board tournaments?
Yeah, I have played.
And you have
actually my FIDE rating is just 1100, but I developed so much in this lockdown.
Fantastic. So basically, after lockdown, when you'll play tournaments, your rating can increase a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, how can I help you at chess?
I have quite some issues. The first issue is I used to play chess very more actually. I play a lot. I play around 30 to 40 games every day, and some days I win continuously and get around my best rating, and some days I lose so much rating that I'll go down to 1800, 1700 extra,
Hmm.
something like that.
Hmm.
I don't know how to correct that. I don't know how to win events regularly.
Yeah, why do you play chess basically? Is it for fun or is
It's
it
my passion. It's
it
my passion.
what is your passion? Is it to improve at chess or is it just to play chess?
Improve at chess and reach around. I love to become a grandmaster, obviously.
Yeah. So you want to improve at chess. Yeah, you want to become better at
Yeah.
chess. So that means you have to
Yes.
work in that direction. Yeah, like there are people who come here and
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
I just enjoy chess. I don't care whether
Yeah.
I mean I want to win, but my first aim is to enjoy. So then
Yeah.
I cannot tell them okay what I'm going to tell you because your aim is to get better at chess. So
Yeah.
when you play a game, let's say, and the game ends, what do you do next?
I mostly analyze the game for sure, and then move on to the next game.
Do you do it carefully?
Yeah, I do the good engine.
You do it with a good engine.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you try to understand, but you don't really try to understand what your own mistakes were.
Yeah, I check it with the. I'll always check with the engine.
Yeah.
My mistake. I'll check my mistakes with the engine and then correct it eventually.
Okay, so there are two things. First of all, and what else do you do in chess apart from playing online?
Uh, I don't know. I have a YouTube channel actually
You have your own YouTube channel.
for chess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just around 120 subscribers. But I'm actually inactive in that. I'm actually focusing on my career, on my chess career actually.
No.
I play a lot.
You play, and what else do you do? Do you solve tactics? Do you do anything else?
I solve tactics probably once in a month.
Once in a month only.
Yeah,
So you are
I play a lot,
you
but
just play chess.
yeah, I
Okay.
just play.
Okay. Can we see one of your games? Perhaps that could give us an
Yeah,
idea
okay.
of how good or
Yeah,
bad
I
you
have
are.
a game.
Sorry.
Actually, I played a game against Anup Deshmukh.
Okay, fantastic.
I'll just show it once again.
And did you win?
I did win on time actually.
Okay.
It was a good game, but we both had time pressure. I actually blundered a piece in the last ending of the game, but I did win on time.
Okay. Let's see
Once
the
again,
game.
please.
You can send me on Discord itself. Should I send you a hi?
Yeah.
I'll send you a hi. You can send me the game there. Oops, sorry.
I can send you the link or the
Yeah, anything
notes.
is fine. Anything is fine.
Yeah, okay, fine.
You have analyzed it?
I've analyzed
Send
it.
me with analysis. Then we can look at that.
Oh, okay. This is the link.
Okay, let's see.
I'm not sure it is the analyzed one. I'm not sure.
Send me the analyzed one. Try to find it and send me so that I understand how you analyze your games.
It actually refreshed. I don't have the analyzed one right now.
This is the worst thing that can happen. Yeah, it's like you go to a doctor and you do some kind of he gives you some medicine or something, and then you lose the prescription. You cannot lose your analyzed game. That's your hard work.
Yeah, but I actually remember it.
Okay, I get it. I get it. Let's try to first look at this game. Let me get this. Okay. Back to Dr. Chess. Okay, here. Can you see my screen, by the way? You need to do watch stream.
Yeah, I cannot. It's not visible actually.
There's a button called watch stream.
It's not showing actually.
Really?
I know about Discord actually here, but I cannot see the watch screen option.
Maybe I'm not sharing. Now I will share it. Sorry, I went outside the room once. That's
okay.
Now can you see it?
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so let's have a look at your game. And this is black is Ritvik, white
Yeah,
is
I'm
Anup
black.
Deshmukh. I also want to just, extend this here like this so that people can see. Oh, I'm gone. But okay, no matter. I'll come back up. Yeah. So, guys, this is the notation that he has over here of his game. And Rutvik, you can see, I want you to understand how you can analyze your game perhaps a little bit better than what you do, and maybe that will be useful. So, you are black. Let's flip the board. You played e4,
Yeah.
e5.
He played it.
Yeah, he played e4, e5, knight f3. You played the Petrov, knight f3, knight takes e5, knight c6. Now, you're playing the what do you call this? Which gambit?
Stafford Gambit.
Stafford Gambit. And where did you learn it?
Yeah. Eric Rosen.
Eric Rosen gambits are very, very interesting. Okay, so what if I just take?
Yeah, I would just take with the d pawn.
Okay.
And then eventually play with bishop c5 and then attack like that.
I know this. There is this all these ideas. Yeah, bishop c5, h5, and so on.
H5.
Okay. Now I'm going to try and see. For example, let's say I play the move knight to c3. Let's see if
I'll
I
still
can.
play bishop c5.
Bishop c5. Okay. Can I go bishop e2?
And then I play queen d4.
Okay, queen to d4. Are you going to trap me somehow here?
I'll play h5.
Okay, h5.
h5 in this position. Yeah, h5 in this
Okay,
position.
let's see. I'm using, by the way, Mega Database because I have no idea in this opening. Let me go based on some. Is there any good player? Okay, he played d3. Let's go d3.
Yeah, d3 is the best move here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I have no idea of this opening. It took me 2 minutes. Yeah. Or 1 minute. Let's see what to do now. Does it mean that you are worse?
It actually means that I'm slightly worse here.
Okay.
But then pawn is fine because I have some comp.
Can you is castle a mistake?
It's not a mistake, but it's very bad for white.
Because after
knight g4.
Yeah. And if I go h3, you go queen d4. Yes.
Yeah. Queen d6.
Queen d6. Okay. Threatening a mate here. And if the knight is taken, you take here and again.
I'll take with the h-pawn. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So I played d3 now based on my whatever data I could gather from.
Yeah.
And
I still play knight g4.
Okay, you play knight g4. Now I must take it because if I don't take, then so I take.
I'll take with the bishop.
You will take with the bishop here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say if I go f3.
Yeah, I'll just come back to e6.
e6. Can I play? Okay, there are no games here now, so I'm on my own. Can I go queen e2? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'll just play queen d7.
Queen d7. Okay. I'll go bishop e3.
I'll probably take on e3. And castle queenside.
And can I also castle queenside?
Yeah.
Tell me something, Ritvik.
Yeah.
What do you think about this position? I mean, with my understanding of chess, I think black has 1 pawn less.
Yeah, black is 1 pawn down.
I don't see any compensation because
here I don't have any compensation.
Also, secondly, even if I don't castle, I can just pick up this pawn, which is free. So maybe long castling is not a good idea.
Yeah.
But tell me something. You are a very ambitious player. Yeah, you play chess, you study it. Why do you play the Stafford Gambit?
I actually had a 3-game against Anup Deshmukh. This was the first game. I just wanted to play some dubious opening and confuse him with.
I know. But will you play this? Let's say today you're playing in a over the board tournament. Would you play this opening as well? No, then why to play it here? If you're preparing for...
Because it's a 3 minutes blitz.
It's just
3
for
minutes
fun.
blitz.
Okay.
And
But
it's just for fun.
let's say that you want to prepare seriously for what you are doing. Then maybe it's a good idea to play the openings that you want to play in the future.
Yeah, okay.
At least right now. I know that there are grandmasters who usually have a repertoire which is different. And then when they play blitz, they play some different openings because they know the other things well. But let's say when you are improving and you want...
I do have actually a repertoire.
Sorry?
I do have a repertoire. I play in white, I'll play the e4, e5. In black, I'll play the obvious Italian game. And if ruler pace comes, I'll play the Morpheus defense and kind of the mainline thing.
Yeah, but here when you say knight f6 and here this thing, I can tell you for sure that once people figure out how to play against this line, which is with d3 and so on, you will face a very hard time to play because you'll be just a pawn down, and which is very bad. So he went back, but that meant that you could capture back the pawn. Now you are back in the normal opening territory, c3. Bishop d6, okay, developing. Bishop d3, f5. Maybe it's possible. I would even consider a move like castling here. Is that so bad?
It's not bad actually. I just wanted. I was in a dilemma that I want to play f5 or a castle.
Also,
but then
f5 means my bishop gets closed. Maybe I can go bishop g4 and then f5 could be an idea there.
Yes.
Okay, so f5, castles. So what I would do, Rutvik, is I would say here castles and I would say check. Now, what am I doing here is not really sort of looking at variations with an engine. I'm thinking with my own mind. Okay, when I think with my own mind, I'm actually trying to figure out what are the possibilities here. So bishop g4 is a possibility that comes to my mind here. Castles is one possibility that comes to my mind. And I just write here check because I'm unable to understand which is a better choice. So I will check it later with an engine.
But I have a question that after castling, eventually if you play bishop g4 and if he doesn't castles in the king side and he plays something like h3, g4, kicking my bishop, and then he has a pawn storm against my king.
Yes, but generally remember that let's say if he goes say something like bishop e3, okay, bishop g4, h3, bishop here, g4, bishop here. This position, I do not find it very threatening to my king. In fact, I see these pawn moves as a weakness. Now, it's a very subtle difference between when the pawns coming at your king are a weakness for your opponent or when they are an attack. And it's not so easy to know. For example, how according to you should white continue the attack here?
h4.
Okay, let's say he goes h4. Now let's try to think with black that he has a big threat, which is to trap the bishop with h5. Now, one reaction could be to just go h6, but that's something we'll come to later. Can we do something more active?
Probably f5.
f5 is one. Then what else? I always like options. What else?
Okay. I think even we can play knight f6.
Yes, very interesting move. So that he is forced to take the bishop because otherwise he will lose this pawn. Okay, very interesting.
Yes.
What else?
And then I think a5 is also good. h5.
h5. What else? So you have suggested me 3 moves until now. h5, f5 and knight f6. What else?
Yes. I probably don't see anything after this.
Now, I personally find this move h5 very appealing.
Yeah.
The reason is very simple. If he takes, I take back. And this pin is very irritating. At the same time, my king is not so weak because my pieces are very, very quick to come to the defense of the king and also for counter attack. Do you see this?
Yes.
The difference? If my
I see
queen
this.
was here on a5, I would be a little bit more worried about this position.
Yeah.
But because it's on d8, so h5, and if he goes g5 here, I'm also
It's a
very
blockade
happy
and-
because now it's blocked. And there's no attack that's going to come. Maybe later I can even break with f6 if required.
Yes.
I can just go queen e7, rook e8, and a nice position. So,
Yeah.
you see, pawn push at your king is not always an attack. It can also be weaknesses. For example, now, this is a weak square. I can go like this.
Yeah.
I can even jump with my queen there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So keep in mind that not to put your everything under one category. Like, don't put everything like, if a opponent pushes his pawns towards my king, this is going to come as an attack. It could also mean that you can push back the attack and then it will be all weak in his position. Yeah. So let's go on in the game. What you did here was f5. He castled.
Yeah.
You castled. He went b4. Okay.
Yeah.
You went a6. Now tell me, why did you play a6?
Actually, I didn't have any options here because my light square bishop, I cannot develop to a better square. And then I don't want to develop my queen. Actually, only squares are here or for e7 and f6. Other than that, I don't have any good squares for my queen. And then I don't like those moves because after e7, rook e1 may come. And after f6, my knight is actually not so sound there. That's why.
Okay, but what? Your knight with this knight?
Yeah, that's actually a good pace, but I don't like if I need mobility for my knight, right?
Why?
That's why
It's on
I didn't play
it's on a
queen.
beautiful square. It's on e4. Why do
Yeah.
you want it to come back? Only if he threatens to push you back,
Yes.
would you have some issue?
Not so early, but after some time.
Yes, but remember, see, one of the issues I see with you is that you are too much into general thinking. Chess is a lot about specifics. Here, you cannot think, if my opponent moves his knight and plays f3, I will have problem. Let's say if he even moves his knight, for example, in this position, I make a move queen f6. He moves his knight to e1, now threatening this. Before that, you have already queen h4 move perhaps to attack and threaten checkmate. Here, just as an example. Yeah,
But then he comes back with f3,
yeah,
right?
he comes back. Now you go h5. Now he cannot
Yeah,
move
okay,
his
fine,
knight
yeah.
because there is a also here, just for the sake of argument, I can just move my queen away now. And then if he plays f3, now my queen is in perhaps a much better location than on d8.
Yeah.
So what you are thinking is like, if my opponent moves his knight and plays f3, I will have trouble. But that is too general thinking. Chess is about move after move. You play a move, he plays a move. And so you need to improve your calculation very much.
Yeah.
You need to be more specific here. I don't like this move a6 because I'm not afraid of b5. If he plays b5, let's say I play a move bishop d7. Okay, it's just a general developing move.
Okay.
He plays b5. I can now go jump to a5 to c4, which is a nice juicy square here. Or I can just play my knight to e7, aiming to go to g6.
Yes.
From g6, I can go h4. Maybe my queen and this will be very useful. So what you did was, with the move a6, you wasted time unnecessarily for a threat that was not too dangerous.
Yeah.
Now the computer will not tell you a6 is a bad move. It will tell you a6 is okay. For computer, it doesn't matter if you play a6 or not. It may give you a slightly less evaluation for yourself. It may say maybe instead of a6, knight e7 is better.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to show you here with all the analysis is to actually think and analyze like a human being first and then use an engine, which will take more time of yours. So instead of playing, let's say 10 blitz games in a day or 10 games that you play, you may have to cut it down to 5. But
Yeah.
you will analyze it much better. You will understand your mistakes much better. Okay, you go a6. He went a4.
Yeah.
Now queen e8, very interesting move. I like it. You could have even done it before a6.
Yeah.
You want to go here. Very nice.
Yeah.
Bishop b2. Queen h5. Fantastic. Knight bd2. And now again a very good move. Bishop d7 because you want to bring your rook in.
Yeah.
He went b5. You captured. He captured. You took on a1. Why did you take on a1?
Yeah. Because I have to move my knight in the next move, and if he captures back, I don't like my rook on a8. That's why.
Yeah, but in a way, when you take here, he takes with
Yeah.
the queen, let's say. Oh, he took with the bishop in the game. But if he takes with the queen, what? He cannot take it, yeah? Because knight d2 is coming.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
knight d2, there is a mate. Okay, got it.
Yes.
So he has to take with the bishop. So that's a good move. Rook a1, bishop a1. Now,
And then
knight e7. Okay,
Yeah.
c4. So now we reach another important moment in the game. He's played c4 and you decided
Yeah.
to play c6. Is there any other move you
Yeah.
considered here?
Probably knight g6. I've seen it, but there is no use because of knight d2. Even though he can take back with this knight. That's why I didn't play knight g6. Knight g5.
You mean here knight g5? Yeah, threatening.
Knight g5.
Threatening to take. Not threatening to take, but if he takes, then you can checkmate him.
Yeah, if he takes. Yeah, that's the thing. But if the knight wasn't there on d2, I would have played knight g6.
Okay.
And I'm seeing a better move on knight g6 here.
Knight g6, but then if he plays after knight g6, c5.
And then bishop
e7.
f4.
Bishop f4. Yes, very interesting.
Yeah.
Why can you think of other moves? So one is knight g6. You thought here. Anything else that you can think of?
Yeah. Maybe knight takes d2.
Knight takes d2. He has to take with the queen. Yes.
Yeah. But then I don't see a next continuation.
Yeah. What else can you do? Let's try to think, guys, in the chat as well. Let's try to think.
Probably rook f6.
Rook f6. Okay. Then you are never worried of c5 because you
I
have the
bishop
f4 square. You are not even worried of cd5 because you can even ignore it and go on with your attack with rook. Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. So you have now two interesting moves you suggested. Knight g6, rook f6. What else?
Yeah. Probably. Still bishop f4.
Yes, absolutely. Third interesting
Yeah.
move, bishop f4.
Yeah. Trying to take the knight.
Yeah.
And then I don't see anything other than that.
Yeah. In general, Ritvik, all the three moves which you suggested look much better than the c6 move you played.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three of them are very, very interesting. Rook f6 is the idea of rook g6 or rook h6. Knight g6 with the idea of knight f4 or even knight h4. And bishop f4 seems like the most direct because I'm threatening to take here with my knight, sorry. And then you have to take back with the knight and I'll checkmate you.
Yeah.
So that looks like the most direct way. And then you have to calculate it because I think white is forced to play g3 here.
Yeah, g3, yeah.
And then maybe you could go, I'm not so sure here, but maybe bishop d2.
I just take it, yeah. Yeah, just
knight
take it.
d2.
He takes...
And already I have a feeling here that
probably queen h3 and f4.
Queen h3 and f4 look like very strong. Yeah, very, very interesting way to attack now this way. Because let's say he plays c takes, you can take, queen takes, and maybe play f4 with the threat of f3.
Yeah. Yes.
And generally, you see all of these variations that we are analyzing is not with the help of a computer. We are analyzing it with our mind. And what we are doing is maybe these are not the best moves, but remember, you want to improve your thinking in chess.
Yeah.
You already are thinking much better right now with all these new options than what you did in the game. And imagine if you do this every single day, you make it a habit to think of options. What will happen is you will intuitively start looking at more options and your chess level will improve.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean playing a move like c6 is very easy because it's just very solid and everything. But
Yeah.
these are much more interesting options. In fact, I was looking at this bishop takes, knight takes, and even I don't know if queen h3 looks much better, but even if I take and play rook a8, suddenly he has some problems to solve because I'm threatening
Yes.
knight takes, and rook takes a1, and my rook is
Yeah.
entering the position. And if you do take on e4,
Yeah.
I
have a
can
good
get a
position.
good position there. So I want you to
Yeah.
look at the different options, and for this
Yes.
I will recommend you a couple of things. Okay, let me tell you what you should study today, and also it will give
Okay.
you a very good idea. So let's go to window capture. Yeah, okay, we have the browser here. Yeah, so what you do today, okay, you go to YouTube and you write Vidit Gujarati
Yeah, I follow his streams
game
every day.
analysis chess-based India. Okay, this is one video
Yeah.
which you may not have seen. This one, how a 2700 plus GM analyzes his own game. Have you seen this?
I actually seen this. Yeah, I've seen
Please
this.
see it again.
I've seen sometime.
Yeah. So what he
Somewhere.
does is he first shows me a game, okay, here on the board,
Yeah.
telling me the different ideas and options he had in a game. Okay?
Yeah.
What he felt. And then later on, we sit in front of an engine and we check with the engine what he felt. So do you see what he did? He actually learned he tried to understand with his own mind the position, and then he asked the engine whether what he thought was right or wrong.
Yeah.
What you are
Okay.
doing right now is you are skipping the first step and you are asking the engine directly what is the best thing, what is not the best thing. And there, it's a little bit, it doesn't help you to improve as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So please have a look at this, how to analyze your
Okay, sure.
game. And I wanted to tell you one more thing. Yeah. Yeah, this one. Jesse Cry. Okay. This is art of analyzing your own games. And if you look at this stream, this man
Yeah.
became a GM just majorly by analyzing his own games. And I have written an article on how he analyzes his own games. Check it out. Okay, here. You will see.
Sure.
Sorry? Have you seen it?
Sure. I said sure.
Look at the amount
No, I am not
of
seeing
game analysis just without a computer. He's done this, yeah? He's done 16
Yeah.
pages of game analysis, which then later on I put it into a replayable board. But this is just for you to understand how to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I hope that what I said today is slightly useful for you, gives you new perspective
Yeah.
into thinking. You are
Very
already,
useful.
I think, pretty strong in general. But if you look at your games more carefully and analyze them better, it can really help you to become a stronger player much faster.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Rutvik.
Thank you,
Take
Sagar
care.
bhai. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Bye. All the best for your tournaments,
Bye.
and I hope that soon lockdown will end and you can play many events, and then you
Yeah,
can pump up your rating.
yeah. Thank you, Sagar bhai.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
Okay, guys, that was Rutvik here. And let's move on to the next person. But before that, I did miss a super chat sent by Abhijit who says, Sagar sir, you are such a pure, optimistic, and happy person. You are so inspiring. Watching your streams is to just listen to you after a tough day's work is so relaxing. Abhijit, thank you. Thank you. I believe that what we are doing right now, game analysis, is not the most relaxing thing ever, but it is very, very useful, I think, and it's a tough thing. Not many people can follow it, but those who can really benefit, I guess, out of it. Okay, let's quickly go to the next one. Sicilian Knight is the person in the queue. Let me. By the way, guys, all those who haven't been on Chessbase India Discord, please subscribe to it. Please join in. It would be very nice if we have more people on the Discord group. We can do more things. Okay, let's get Sicilian Knight. I believe he's a Sicilian player. Okay, I'm going to turn on the slow mode as suggested by people here. Hello, Sicilian Knight, can you hear me? Sorry, guys. From next time, I'll switch it on before.
Hello?
Hello, Sicilian Knight.
Hello, Sicilian.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear?
Yes.
Can you mute the YouTube
Can you
video?
mute the YouTube video?
Actually, my voice
Yeah.
is
Actually,
echoing.
my voice is echoing.
You have headphones?
You have headphones?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Who was that person there?
Okay.
Who was that person there?
That was my twin brother.
Twin brother. Yeah, that's what I saw.
Twin brother.
Felt you
Yeah.
both
Yeah,
look
that's
similar.
what I saw. Felt you both look similar.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Are you both chess players?
Okay, fantastic. Are you both chess players?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay,
I can
great,
somehow
great.
hear my echo
I
again,
can somehow hear my echo again,
but what to do?
but
You don't
what
have
to do?
earphones, yeah?
You don't have earphones, yeah?
No, yeah.
What if I talk like this? Maybe people now, can you hear echo? Okay, tell me about your problem. Maybe I'll speak less.
Yeah.
I'll hear more.
And my name is Sudev.
Okay, go on.
Okay, go on.
And I'm from Kerala.
Mm-hmm.
I had played some onboard tournaments, but I haven't played any federated tournaments.
Okay.
But it was about 2 years since I had played any onboard tournament. I'm past 12th now,
Mhm.
and mainly my openings are quite good, but moving towards end, mainly I may play a blunder, or my pawn structure is somewhat not winning.
Okay. So how can I help you? Basically, you have issues in end game.
Yeah.
Or is it just what you feel that this is your problem? I mean, generally, what you say is a problem faced by a lot of people. Like you have a good position in the opening, then middle game, and then you make a mistake, then you lose the game. So, is Sudhir's internet is not the best.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay, don't be nervous. Just say what you feel. Yeah, come on.
um, what can
Are you stream
yeah
right now? Okay, I got it. What is the problem? Maybe you're watching on Discord. Yeah.
yeah
Now my voice may not. Oh, is it still echoing?
no
Yeah, it is.
no
Okay, Sudhir, what I can suggest to you is if you really have an issue in the game and practical end games, then then look at games by very good end game players. They include Capablanca, Rubinstein, Smyslov. I think Capablanca is really one of the best, and there's a book called Capablanca's 60 instructive endgames.
Yeah.
Or something like this, yeah?
Yeah.
If you can study this, could be very useful.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay.
Okay. That's good. Do you want any more questions then? Do you have any more questions?
I have a game.
You have a game?
Yeah.
Can we do it next time when you can fix this echo? Because there's too much echo
Okay.
for me. I can hear myself all the time.
Okay.
Yeah? If you can fix it.
Okay.
And also you can send me the game on chessbaseindia@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay?
I will send it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now you can hear me. I heard myself 2 times through his call always. Maybe you didn't hear the echo. It was like I was listening to myself all over again. Let's quickly go to the next one. In the Dr. Chess queue is Light I-10. Okay, Light I-10. Let's come here. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Light I.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Hello, Light I. I can hear myself. Can you mute the YouTube? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Can you switch on your camera? You are 20 years old, yeah? Light I-10. You
yeah.
are 20 years old?
No, I'm 13.
You're 13.
Yeah.
Okay, can you switch on your camera? Guys,
Yeah.
very bad. Way off the mark. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name? What's your name? You can stop. Yeah. Hello? Internet is always an issue, yeah, when you do this. Hello, hello? I can't hear you. Maybe there's some issue of the internet with him. I don't even know his name, but let me get him later into this call if there is time. But I think there was some internet issue. Let's get 999 Pranav. Who's next? Hello, Pranav. Hello, hello, Pranav. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Hello, Pranav. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm audible.
Yeah, there's a lot of background sound. Someone is talking.
I think it's a fan.
He's in the classroom. Very nice. His sir is talking, and
No, sir.
can you switch on your camera? What is this sound?
Yes, sir. I mean, online class.
Huh?
Actually, I'm in the online class.
You have online class.
I am.
So then how are you attending this as well?
I have opened the Google Meet in another
Okay.
tab, and I have two earphones, one Bluetooth and the other the wired one. So I have kept the wired one for that class.
Okay. And what if that sir watches Chess Base India later and finds you are here? Do you think Chess Base India is so unpopular that your sir will never watch it?
No. I mean, I don't know my face. So that is
Sir doesn't know your face. Okay. What were you learning?
I mean engineering science,
Engineering final year.
mechanical engineer.
Okay. Mechanical.
Yes, mechanical.
Okay. Tell us about yourself. Do you like chess more than engineering?
Like
He's trying to think. He's weighing.
very difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah, but like the way the system nowadays, I love chess more, but I have more. I mean, like I have. Okay. I love both. So like engineering and robotics and chess. I just love them.
You love robotic and you love chess. Nice. Do you know there is a robotic arm which plays chess?
Yes, sir.
You know, it's in Moscow.
I don't know where it is, but I know like there's a robotic arm. Which
Yeah. Can you will you be able to develop it with your own self?
Yes, sir. I can. I mean, like. Yeah, we can develop
Okay,
it.
we'll talk about it
We
later.
can
Tell me about yourself. How can I help you to improve at chess?
Okay.
Where are you from, by the way?
I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh. Where in Andhra Pradesh?
Srikakulam district near Vizag, Visakhapatnam.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have improved a lot during this lockdown with your streams. I mean, I owe you a lot. firstly, I have to take a deep breath. I'm so excited to talk to you. I can't even remember the words right now.
Okay. He
The thing
actually
is,
took a deep breath. You actually took a deep breath. Okay. Nice.
okay, I used to play chess in childhood until ninth or something, and I was very good at it back then. But like every other kid, I learned it from my father, and just it's just pure intelligence based, no tactics training or reading from books or anything. I used to have very small little book that I asked from my father about chess, and that too I didn't read it. Because on the second page, a complete 64 squares were given and numbers were given randomly, like one in center, two somewhere, like how a knight rides the whole board. So I thought I have to remember all these numbers based on this random thing. That is very difficult, so I left that book.
Okay.
So I play complete intuition and all, but so I was stuck at some level. Towards my from ninth class, I was stuck at some level of chess. But during this lockdown, I have improved all those got a method of imbalances and all. I have watched 7 episodes, so it helped me. When knights are better, when bishops are better. At present, I am around 1450 in rapid, I mean like in honor, and 1250 in blitz.
Okay.
So I keep oscillating. Sometimes I try to touch 1300 and again I fall down. And same with the app. The mistake I found recently was I knew few patterns like how to attack some kind of weaknesses or how to create some kind of weaknesses, or I know very few basic patterns, and I try to fit everything in those patterns. So sometimes I fail and I went full on. Like I don't look after my pawns and all. I'll sacrifice them. I
Yes.
just don't look after
Yes.
them. I just go
True.
complete attack. Sometimes it is successful
True.
and sometimes I fail after. And
This is a very common
I make
issue I see. In fact, even the trap series which I do every day, there's one trap of the day. There, people write to me saying that if I do not get the same trap in my board, I still try it very hard to get this. So the idea of the trap series was never to make you play the exact same trap. And chess is actually not like that. In general, the idea of the traps or anything that you see in chess is to develop your thinking and your intuition in a way that when problems come in your board, you are able to find the solutions. Okay. For example, let's say right now, if you have a glass which is next to you, let's say this is a glass I have with me, and it falls down and it breaks into pieces. What do I do? What would you do?
like will carefully cut pieces and throw it in.
Yeah, you will carefully collect it.
Yeah.
You may even get a broom and this thing, and you may also wear some shoes or chappal so that it doesn't hit you, doesn't get into your leg. What you did right now, you don't think too much about it. Yeah, it's something that you have seen happening before, seen somewhere else, and it's intuitively within you. Let's imagine that now an earthquake comes right now. What will you do?
Okay. I try to get out of house, or if it's a minor one, I try to go under bed or something.
Yeah, it's something which you have read. Yeah, you have never experienced it before. So what you will do here will be based on what you have read plus your actual surroundings. For example, many of the times they say you should go under a solid surface, like you should go under a table when there is an earthquake. But imagine that there is no table or something there. Will you start to find a table or would you run outside the house? There are options. So the point is, similar thing when you play a game on a board, and you learn something new, it will not come in the exact situation on the board. So what you need to do is use your own brain, and at the same time use what you have learned and try to apply it in a way that you don't die on the chessboard. You are able to use that knowledge, and you must keep increasing that knowledge all the time that you have, and try to apply it, so that today if you give any position to a grandmaster, most of the times they will be able to recognize what they can do. It's not because they are geniuses only, but they have a huge repertoire of knowledge. They have gained something from here, something from there, something from this, everything from a lot of places. So that's why what I would recommend to you is, don't try to parrot something. Like if you learn something and you try to apply it the same way in your game, you may get crushed. Yeah, and I've told this even before, that if you try to do this, not just in chess but even in life. Let's say I had said about Elon Musk. He used to say, do you know him?
Yes, sir.
Obviously you know him.
Robotics.
Yeah, of course.
So
One of the greatest entrepreneurs today. He says
visionary.
that he used to work so hard. He used to work for entire nights. Yeah, before, when he was young, coding and all. And then I got inspired by him. I tried to do these things like him. And then I had severe back pain and my health deteriorated terribly. So what I tried to do was, I picked up something that inspired me and I tried to apply it 100% in my life, but my existing surroundings were not the same as his. Same way on the chessboard, what you learn or pick up from somewhere else may not be the same existing situation on the chessboard for you. So you need to tweak it. You need to take the inspiration, you need to apply it differently. This you will do in robotics also. Yeah, like for example, you learn something, then it's not necessary that you will get all the tools for making that robot at hand. So you may have to use some different different ingredients. You may have to use some different things, different tools, but you change the situation based on your surrounding. Yeah, it's very important not to. I already said this, yeah, in one of my traps. I'll just show that to people who haven't seen it here, and also to you.
I follow
Every video you follow. Do you remember this Queen's Gambit decline trap which I had shown, where I forgot about the check?
Yes, so you forgot about the castling.
Yeah, the
thing.
castling.
So we have to castle first and then. Yes.
So it was.
I mean.
Yeah, go on. Ask your question.
And also another problem is after I watched the King's Gambit video from Rajago and from other sources, I started playing it and I liked it. And I also like that another thing you were told, that is after castling, moving the king to h8 and bringing the rook to g7 and then pushing these pawns
Okay.
towards the king. So things also, I don't know like how to push them properly. Like sometimes opponents also, they also start pushing towards my king. So majority of the times I fail. Like I don't know this pawn pushing also when to push perfectly. If I get better at some opening, I prefer playing on the board with my father and brother. I'm my brother and I play lot. I play a lot, sir. So once he started getting crushed by me with this King's opening setup and all, I don't know from where he watched some like counterplay against this setup by some grandmaster or something, and he started crushing me. And now I can't play with anyone with this King's Indian setup. Like in online also, I'm getting crushed by this opening nowadays. I don't know whether it like being defeated by him affected my moral and reduced my confidence, or uh, after gaining some advantage in the beginning, I do some move. I can't even realize that it's a mistake. Where I'm going wrong, I couldn't find it out. I shifted to now London.
Maybe a good idea would be to find a person to help you, a coach who can see your games and who can help you to improve. Could be anyone. There are a lot of online trainers, and if the thing is that I would have said you should try and analyze your games and find your mistakes. But it's quite possible that you may not be able to find it.
Many of the times, even when I try Leech's analysis platform also, so it gives you an option to review your mistakes. It shows
Yes.
the move, what you have moved, and you have to find out the mistake also. So, like, okay, if there are six mistakes, I can find four. There are two, I couldn't find them, and if I see the solution also, I don't realize why this move is better than the
Exactly.
other one.
Exactly. You
Sometimes.
need someone to either
So,
explain it to you,
and
or being such an intelligent
mm,
person who is into robotics and fourth year of engineering, you need to figure out on your own what it is. But it's difficult. I can agree with you. There are sometimes some things, like, for example, I have said, don't push your pawns in front of the king. They weaken your king. And in the next game itself, I start pushing the
yes,
pawns there and I show that this is a good move. And then you are like, but yesterday you said don't push the pawns. Today you're saying,
you can
and
don't yeah,
the
fall
reason
in.
is chess is
It's
not chess, like life, is not based just on
uh,
rules.
um, there are no fixed
Exactly.
rules. No
Exactly.
fixed rules.
There are
Sometimes, so when is
guidelines.
the flexibility I
Yes, there
couldn't
are
find.
guidelines, but they are just to guide you, like develop your pieces, control the center, do not push your pawns unnecessarily, XYZ. There are
Mm,
n number of guidelines, but
uh,
if you follow them as the ultimate truths, then you will never be able to play chess well.
uh,
So the idea is to grasp something, and I want this to be a thing for everyone who's watching this, that whatever you are learning, try to grasp it in a way, not in the exact sense. Like, if I get this position, only then I will make it work. No, just try to look at it this way. If you are looking at such a position here, you must look at it that, look, the queen on d8 is covered by pieces on all the sides. So that is the reason why I can take on d5 here, which is an excellent move.
I can't. I can't see anything. I've stopped the YouTube stream and I can't see your screen.
Okay, you can check it out from YouTube. There might be a lag of 5 seconds, but it's not an issue.
No, sir. I stopped the YouTube tab. Like I'm just
Yeah,
on
can you
Discord.
click on
I
watch
can't see
stream? There is a button there below. Watch stream. Near the camera and all of it.
share your screen video.
Near the video, there is a watch stream. Can you see watch stream? Or maybe I did not share my screen. Once again, sorry. My mistake. I do this. Can you see now?
Yeah.
There will be a button watch stream.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Watch stream.
Okay,
Yes, sir, I got
fantastic.
it.
So here, if you look here, knight h5, I take. The main point is to see how the queen is surrounded by all the pieces. And then when you take and bishop c7, the queen is trapped. Now many people will think, oh, this is the only way in which this trap can work. Not really. If in the opening, instead of queen c2, you had played rook c1, even then this opening can work. You need to think. And thinking, if you are able to think well, you will be able to find this. See, knight takes d5, c takes d5, bishop c7. It's also with the rook, not just with the queen here. So being slightly flexible in that respect is important. For example, I was so hell-bent on trying this trap that once in my game I played h3, an opponent went knight h5 here, and I said, I don't see any problem with taking, it's the same trap. And I went this and I said I won the queen. But you see why it's a mistake? The queen is trapped for black.
You can check. You can check. Like go to B4 check
Absolutely.
and then
In the
check
last
it.
example, the king was already on g1. Now it is on e1. There's a check, I move my king, the queen comes out. And so you see, when I tried to parrot what I learned, I tried to apply it 100%. This was the thing which happened. So my suggestion to you is try to understand everything very carefully. Just like how you do in studies or how you do in robotics, you don't take everything for its face value, In chess, the only absolute things are the rules of chess. Like the rook moves straight, the rook moves cross, the queen moves this way, the knight moves L shape. All these are the only absolutes. Apart from that, everything that I say or anyone else says are only recommendations and guidelines helping you to become much better with your intuitive thinking, with your thinking, intuition. And once you start getting better with consuming so much information, you will be able to take much better decisions. But don't try to replicate what is being taught 100%.
Yes. I mean, whenever I see a clear attack, then I will play well. But if I couldn't
But that's
see
the
a
beauty, yeah.
clean
That's
attack
the
or
beauty of
something,
chess. If you improve at this, you become a good player. If you can't do that, you will be as what you are. Yeah. By the way,
and I mean, can you
I
suggest
need
me
to
like
end this because I had to end at 12. There is a video which is
yeah,
scheduled
I have
of
also
Amruta, and I
premiere.
want all of the
Premiere.
there is a premiere. So I need it's 11:59. If you have any more questions, write to me at chessbaseindia@gmail.com. I'll get back to you. But I had to end this. So guys, everyone, including yourself, what's your name by the way? Pranav,
sir.
including you and everyone who's here, can go to this thing here, which is the YouTube channel of Chess Base India, and join in the premiere of Amruta's Basic Principles for Beginners.
I follow those series also, sir. Like I write it down every week.
Fantastic. That's good to know. I'm just trying to figure out. Guys, mods, if you can put in the spam in the link. It's about to begin in 3 minutes. I'm just going to. So, Pranav, I'll take your leave. Yes. Thank you for joining in and see you soon. Yeah. Bye.
Yes, thanks. Bye.
Okay. How do I go to? Yes, here. Let me go to this. Guys, check this out. The stream is going to start in 1 minute 10 seconds. And if you can follow this. So please check it out, and I'll end the stream here, and you guys can go there and learn this very nice video on weaknesses. And also a big thanks to all the mods here. Really, you guys are doing a phenomenal job, especially yesterday for the launch of Pro Chess Academy. You helped tremendously with all the links, so I'm very grateful to you. Thank you all. Take care. Bye bye. This is Sagar Shah signing off. See you guys. Bye bye.